So it's been a minute. Doing different things now as a career, so had to kind of revamp what Fail Flicks looks like. You know, kind of rethink how many times I can say fuck on camera and that kind of thing. So, figured I'd start off with, favorite franchise, but not this one. Oh no. Got this one. Got it for Christmas, actually. Was really looking forward to it because old school Godzilla fan. And I enjoyed the 2014 movie for what it was, but I'm also one of those freaks that grew up on the original Gojira. So I could appreciate some of the restraint that the director was trying to do in the first movie, with Godzilla not having as much screen time as people wanted. I mean, if you want Godzilla primarily on screen, then head back to your old school Godzilla versus movies. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Godzilla versus the Smog Monster, Godzilla versus whatever damn thing they could come up with at the time. But anyway, a lot of people complained there wasn't enough monster action, so now we got non-stop monster action. Not only does, of course it's Godzilla, but not only do we get King Ghidorah, or Ghidra, or however the hell you want to pronounce it, we got Mothra, who looks awesome. We got Rodan, which, I mean, hell, when did you ever think you were going to see Rodan again? Kong gets a brief glimpse and gets mentioned quite a bit. So, I mean, we know we're about to get Godzilla versus King Kong. Got another Muto. All kinds of different monsters coming around. And I really enjoyed this. I had a big time with it. Millie Bobby Brown is in it. If you're a big Stranger Things fan, you'll know who she is. Vera Farmiga is in it. A lot of people don't like her. I don't have a problem with her. Granted, she plays pretty much the same character in every movie she's in, regardless of what role she's in, but whatever. So yeah, watched through it, had a great time, and I've yet to read a really good review on it. And that's kind of my source of contention there. Because the number one thing that I'm seeing in the reviews is it's nothing but a bunch of monsters fighting. Yeah. It's a Godzilla movie. What were you expecting? Were you expecting a life-altering experience? Were you expecting to walk away going, God damn, I have a whole new outlook on life now because Godzilla, King of the Monsters. What are you looking for? And I get it. I've been doing this a while, and there's quite a few critics out there who they want to be the critic that gave that Oscar-winning film a 2 thumbs up, and yeah, that's not how that works. That's not how any of that works. Sorry, you watched a Godzilla movie. What the fuck did you think you were in for? Big lizard, breathes radioactive shit, fights monsters. This is not complicated. Now, you want to get into more mind-jobby Godzilla, look into Godzilla Earth, the Netflix series, which, yeah, ultimately I really didn't like as much as I wanted to. But this is not a bad movie. This is actually a lot of fun. Vera Farmiga and her husband have created this thing called the Orca, and it can emit the same kind of sounds that the movie monsters make, and can kind of like call them, if you will. And so why not call Godzilla? Because, reasons. We already have Mothra, hatching from larval form down in the base. So this group decides let's take it to the next level, and let's bring back Monster Zero, or King Ghidorah, which the CGI on Ghidorah is amazing. I mean, they really went balls to the wall. As a kid growing up, I mean, I can appreciate the costume monsters just like the next guy, but they really went all out with the monster fighting in this. Ghidorah isn't just three heads bouncing around. It's it can wrap itself around Godzilla and tackle him to the ground. And one of the complaints about CGI is that it doesn't feel like the monsters. It doesn't feel like it has weight like the costume practical effects do. And in this movie, I think they really kind of nailed that. It felt, to me at least, like the monsters had weight. I did like the aspect of the whole idea of King of the Monsters, and Ghidorah's whole purpose was to dethrone Godzilla as King of the Monsters. I like that they brought back the Oxygen Destroyer, which was a great big huge nod to the original movie. Maybe it's me, maybe it's because I'm kind of a Godzilla slut. I didn't have a problem with this movie. Now, I'm not going to say it's without its problems, okay? My biggest issues were with the humans. Okay? Way too many characters. Way too many characters. You did not need that many characters, and the comic relief character who constantly had just a one-liner or quip or pun for whatever, I could have done without him. Or if you're going to keep him, maybe do away with some of his lines, because there were times, oh my god, Zilla. Boo. Okay, didn't need that. But as far as anything else, as far as the storytelling, as far as the monster action and all that good stuff, I mean, I felt like I was watching a Godzilla movie. Again, gigantic lizard fighting other monsters. What are you looking for here? This does not take much intelligence. You might as well ask for like in-depth meaning of life content from fucking Transformers, which is the same deal. Now the difference between me and Transformers is I was done after the third movie. No interest in seeing the rest of them. Got my closure. I feel the same way about The Matrix. I've only ever seen the first one. No desire to see the other ones. Got my closure. This movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters, has me so looking forward to the next film. You have to watch the post-credit scene. Did not know there was one because I got up to make breakfast. So thank you to my buddy Bill Mulligan for pointing that out. Killer closing end credit scene. I did go back and watch it. Totally looking forward to the next movie. So yeah, give it a watch. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Give Godzilla 2014 a watch. This does harken back to that and does continue on. I mean, it is a direct continuation, and they refer to Godzilla stomping through San Francisco quite a bit. But we're supposed to get, despite the pandemic, they haven't said if they've killed Godzilla versus King Kong due to the coronavirus pandemic or not yet. Don't know. But supposedly we're getting Godzilla versus King Kong this year. And they're saying there's going to be a definitive winner, which will be new. Because in the original Godzilla vs. King Kong won. I said it. King Kong won. They roll off the cliff into the water. King Kong's the one you see swimming away. And in the original version, yes, you hear Godzilla roar, but you don't see him because King Kong whooped his ass and left him in the bottom of the drink. Okay? So, there it is. Lynch me later. Godzilla King of the Monsters. Check it out. Rodan is terrifying, just like he was in his original standalone movie. And you won't be disappointed. If you're into this kind of thing, you won't be disappointed. If you're not into this kind of thing, I'm sure that there's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie out there for you. Anyway, cheers, and until they say anything different, stay indoors.